this is your first big animation movie that you're directing. So how does it feel to see the movie for the first time when everything is completed? How is that?
Whew, boy, it's a mixture of things. I think if you ask any director, it's a mixture of, oh my God, that's perfect, and oh my God, how do we mess that up? It's, you know, there's the old saying, you know, you never truly finish a work of art, you just abandon it. So it's hard, but I will say that our animation, you know, I've seen the film a couple of times in the past several weeks. Every time I see it now, the animation, I'm just more and more amazed at what our team was able to do. I think it's so fantastic, so, you know, beautiful and real. I'm really proud of it.
You started out as a storyboard artist, so when did you make that transition?
Well, the secret is I've always wanted to be a director, and for me, being a storyboard artist was sort of my very, very long film school. So I got a lot of experience in working with directors and learning what they do and learning how to, you know, interpret a script and to work with the camera through doing storyboards, and also, you know, just what it is to go through production on a movie. You know, because working on several features, and you really learn a lot about, you know, the personalities and everything that's involved with making one.
How did you end up doing this movie, Rise of the Guardians?
Well, I'd originally worked in live action, but, you know, several years ago I came over to start working in animation and learning animation. In the course of that, I did story art for, you know, storyboards for a few films, and sort of worked my way up the ladder, and I directed a small TV project for the studio. And right at the time I was finishing that, they were ready to kind of get started on Rise of the Guardians. And the timing worked out, and they asked me if I was interested, and, you know, I never thought there was any chance they would you know, want me to do it, but I was actually very interested, so it was, you know, a dream came true.
Well, when you're making an animation movie out of a book, then, you know, the writer, he usually has like very specific ideas of how the character looks and this and that. So how did you guys talk about that before you started doing it, or?
Yeah, William Joyce, who was, you know, who wrote the original books, was very involved, in, especially in the early stages of our design process. And the thing is, you know, Bill made this agreement with the studio, excuse me, with the studio, that he would write this series of books and continue writing at the same time that we were starting to plan the movie. And the books are all about how these guys all became who they were 200 years ago, 300 years ago. The movie is about today and the first time they all get together. So there were two separate stories, but Bill was kind of involved with both. And yeah, we had quite a bit of interaction with him on all levels when we were planning the movie.
Oh, they gave me the wrap. It's very nice meeting you.
It was very nice to meet you. Thanks so much. And you look great.
Thank you.